you doing?
Mixing the meat. We are making gyoza, Japanese-style Chinese dumplings that are very, very tasty.
Yes.
I have made them once by hand a long time ago with a group of several other people who knew what they were doing. But this was back when I studied in Kyoto, so a la 2017, 2018.
Yep.
Haven't done them since. So we're going to see how this turns out. But you have to mix this meat in the same direction for a while. It'll break down these proteins in a certain way that'll give us the texture we want in the end. So, but it's going to take a minute.
Super, like, soft.
Yeah, kind of bouncy, soft.
Okay.
Whereas with hamburger meat, you want to handle it as little as possible. This is almost the opposite approach. It is get it all kinds of mixed up in there. And somehow doing it in the same direction is important to that, so.
Do we still have frozen gyoza in the freezer?
I don't think so. You can check.
Okay. No, we're out. Never mind. I was gonna show you what they look like if you don't know what they look like, but we're out.
You've almost certainly seen them at some point. I'm trying to remember what they're called in Chinese because they're more common in Chinese restaurants back home, but because they are Chinese, but they're popular in Japan. In Japanese, they're called gyoza. I think in Chinese they're called baozi or something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, this is gonna take a bit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one after he stops stirring. So he got done mixing it. Basically the texture you're looking for. Yeah, get it. Okay. It's like stringy. It's so stringy. Kind of like that. And now he's green onions.
These are garlic chives.
Garlic chives, okay. And
Nira in Japanese.
I'm gonna put that in there. He's gonna put some ginger in it and
Green onions, but I'm not sure if those are going in there yet or if I'm going to be using them in our soup.
Okay.
We'll see. I will be also adding in some mushrooms once they've had a chance to soak.
he's soaking it over there by the sink. Ooh, I can smell that.
Yep, you can tell it comes from garlic, can't you?
Yep,
We're also going to be putting black garlic in them. Some of this gorgeous stuff right there.
By the way, if you eat that plain, taking the crap, I can't think of what it's called
The skin.
The skin, yeah, and eat it plain. It's like it almost tastes like chocolate. It's very weird, but it's really good.
It is really good. It's surprising. The flavor of it is surprising, but I guess that shouldn't be surprising. It's garlic that is roasted on a very, very low temperature for a very long time, something like a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And what you see is it is black, or more technically, I guess it's supposed to be a very dark brown. But it looks burned. However, it never actually reaches that burning point. It's just an extreme... it's an extreme occurrence of the Maillard reaction, which is just a fancy schmancy word for when your food turns brown when you cook it. And coffee and chocolate are roasted until they're pretty dark. So it's that same Maillard reaction. So what you're tasting in that garlic is a lot of that same stuff that you get in coffee and in chocolate and things. It kills most of the strong garlicky flavor. There's a little hint of garlic in it. But it doesn't taste at all like a raw thing of garlic.
No, it does not. It's super good.
It is. It's very good.
I like eating it plain.
I definitely recommend trying it if you get the chance. It was trendy a while back. Not nearly as trendy now, but we happen to be in an area that's well known for its garlic, and so this is popular around here. And now I'm just shaving some ginger.
I hate doing that. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Okay. Ooh, I can smell that ginger too.
And ginger out here, I don't know what it is. It's like more syrupy inside. It's
It
like stronger.
is.
You can see the skin. You have the ginger back home, and it's kind of just like paper sack color. But if you look at this, it's almost like
Potato colored.
well, it's like shiny.
Yeah,
little bit
it's
with that.
shiny. Yeah.
Yeah, and it tastes stronger too. I really
does.
like the ginger out this way. Of course, I just like ginger in general. But
And the smell of it, like, is super strong too.
it's super refreshing. And
Yeah.
strong, and yeah, very nice. Now, I guess we can give them a little view of what black garlic is like, because we are gonna grind some up here.
Sorry, I had to scratch my face. Holding a phone and mixing at the same time is pretty hard.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just my cheeks decided to get itchy and I was just like, "Ugh."
It really smells like black garlic now.
Yes.
Take a look at the inside of that. And it is...
And the texture is almost like, how would you describe it?
It's basically spreadable. You could take it
Yeah.
and you'd have to push kind of hard. So I would
Yeah.
recommend mashing it up first. But if you really try, you could take it and just spread it on a piece of toast.
Yeah.
And honestly, it'd be very edible that way too. It's not like we said, it's not like super strong
It's
raw
not.
garlic.
Yeah.
It just kind of mashes out like that into a paste.
Like, it's very satisfying when you eat it too. It tastes like chocolate. Alright, I'm gonna stop this because that's gonna take a minute for him to mash that, and I'm stirring this with one hand. Be right back. Okay, that didn't take very long as I thought. But look, they're little blobs. I'm gonna try to mix this in. Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, Japanese style mortar and pestle has all these grooves
Which is pretty cool.
in there to really help tear it apart.
It really works.
It does. And you can buy replacements for these because you can see it's just made of wood.
Yep.
And so eventually you grind them down and then you just go buy a new one.
You have to do that. You have to do that. It's gonna be a big blob of green and black. And red, because of the meat.
And some soy sauce.
Ooh, that's gonna make everything like super easy to mix. Sorry if you can hear the TV. We kind of like just put on some videos for just background noise, and usually it's Markiplier or King Crumbs.
Some sake.
It's delicious. I can smell that soy sauce.
Sesame oil.
Oh yeah, that's making it really easy to mix. Still got blobs of black garlic in there. I'm trying to get
Sugar. May seem a little weird, but sugar is actually commonly added to East Asian food, Chinese and Japanese food in particular. I can't speak for Korean food. I assume it's the same.
and salt.
Yep.
I don't know why I did that.
We don't have to go super strong on the flavoring though, because we will be dipping this in soy sauce and vinegar at the end.
Yep.
And chili oil if I had it, but unfortunately I ran out and I forgot to pick more up, which is fine.
A little bitty bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, I can buy more. I just forgot to when I left the store.
I didn't realize we ran out.
Yeah, we did. But I actually realized that when I left the store, and I thought, oh shoot, I should go back in and buy more. But I decided it's fine. I can always pick some more up later. It is good though. I love that chili oil.
Big blob. All right. I'm gonna start for right now. I'm gonna try to mix all this in.
We're gonna go ahead and stick this on the fridge, and we're gonna wait because in the end here, I'm going to be adding some chopped up mushrooms to it.
Yes.
And I'm gonna reduce that broth into a sauce that I'm gonna pour into it. So yeah.
Alright. Alright. So you can see it only been in the fridge for what, 10 minutes?
10, 15 minutes, yeah.
They got a little darker. He's about to put some of them. Oh my god, I can actually smell that.
Smell what?
The meat and all that.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Get some mushrooms. I need something to.
Those haven't been washed yet, so.
Cool.
Still try to kind of mix everything in the same direction as much as you can.
I don't know which direction you were going.
Clockwise.
Okay. They don't like to stay at all.
That's okay. You're just trying to incorporate them in as much as you can.
And as our scientific technology becomes increasingly sophisticated, we are likely to find out more. And it may mean
Also got rice in there. And a little cake in there.
While the immortal jellyfish may not hold the answer to a never-ending life for us, it may at least give us a little more.
The immortal jellyfish.
To fill.
Oh, it stopped. So I haven't heard from the people.
Nope.
Okay.
Sure you want to be talking about that on camera?
Well, no one knows about it.
Yeah?
I haven't said anything, so if they found out, they found out on this video. If anyone watches it, I'm not gonna say what it is, but we have a surprise coming out
When it does.
soon. I don't know when.
Yep.
They haven't told us anything, so
Okay, I'd say that's probably pretty well incorporated. So let's start stuffing.
I can have the phone back.
If you've ever felt this lack of content induced despair, now is the best time ever to sign up to Nebula, the streaming platform me and several other educational content creators made together, which is a goldmine of new original content. To dive deep into history, the brand new
Gyoza. What is it called?
made by the team
Gyoza wrappers.
Gyoza wrappers. Okay, like super thin.
You can make them yourself. They're supposed to be pretty easy to make, but more time consuming. And these are super cheap and readily available at the market. So for today we're doing it this way. At some point, I probably wouldn't mind making it for myself, just because they're not as easy to find back home, and I'd still like to be able to make them there. But we'll see.
Excuse me.
I am not very good at wrapping dumplings. It's something that takes a lot of practice, of which I really don't have. So we're going to be learning today. Get this out of here, hopefully without ripping anything. Come on.
Yeah, they're super thin, so
Come on. Alright.
just open it. Oh, they're a little thicker than I thought. They have this thing here that you can get at a cheap store where they can actually help form the gyoza, but we decided to do it like the old-fashioned way. Probably not that much.
To get both Nebula and Curiosity Stream for just $11.59 for the entire year. And
You
if
just
you're
stick it
looking for
together.
something else to watch right now, you can watch our previous video about the incredible
Yeah, that's going to be too much.
or
Yeah.
watch Real Engineering's latest video
Okay, come
about
on.
the unusual fuel SpaceX is exploring for its upcoming missions.
That looks a little better.
Yeah, it does.
It might make a lot more than you think. We'll see how much, if this much of it will work or not. Whatever I'm trying to
This
say.
vibrant cape and shawl are the largest pieces of cloth to ever be made from spider silk. Over the course of 3 years, it took a team
Too
of
much,
about
then we can go a little bit less next time.
islands of Madagascar to collect the silk, spin the threads, weave the fibers, and embroider the details. In the end, 1.2 million golden orb weaver spiders, each producing 30 to 50 meters of yellow thread, were used to create this masterpiece before being released back into the wild. But why would anyone
Ta-da!
risk this
Yeah,
amount
just probably a little bit less,
Yeah,
and
a
then
little bit less, that's
yeah.
for sure.
difficult to
Oh.
obtain
because that's a chunky one.
Spider silk has what seems
And
them
then we took
fascinated
this.
by this material. The ancient Greeks used cobwebs to treat wounds, and traditional hunters in the South Pacific used spider silk to catch fish, where the spider silk fibers get stuck in the fish's serrated teeth, and they are unable to tear through due to the silk's strength. To be able to withstand impact forces from flying insects without breaking, spider silk has evolved to be incredibly flexible, even more flexible than man-made nylon. It's biocompatible and biodegradable, and on a per-weight basis, spider silk is even stronger than steel. And now, spider silk is attracting the attention of geneticists, biochemists, and material scientists who are working to unravel the mystery
Okay,
of its
so
incredible properties.
first
What
one,
is it
not the
about
prettiest,
spider silk that makes it so
but for the most part it
flexible,
came
so
together.
durable, and so strong? Just how strong is it?
So yeah, I
And
kind
will
of
we
saw
ever
what he
be able
did.
to harness
But
this power
when he
for
got done folding
ourselves?
the two ends together, then he folded them again, I think.
For
Yeah.
Yeah, I
spiders,
folded it in and
making
itself
such a
again a
material
couple of
is
times.
just part of their biology.
So
The
I hope,
earliest
yeah,
known
that
fungus
looks a little
spiders
bit.
lived about
We'll see
300
how much
million
this one will
years
do.
ago
But that
during
looks
the
a lot better.
Devonian period.
It's
The
thought that
Devonian
dumplings like
forest
this were
is
invented as a way to stretch meat,
this
because
spider
back in the day,
deposits thin waves of abdominal
you know, if you
cementation
were
on
a
the
little
bottom.
farmer that was you were
These
growing
early
and
spiders
raising all
also
of your
had
own food,
spinnerets, the same bone that produces
then you
silk.
rarely killed your
For
animals
dense
because you could have
spinnerets
other
were
purposes
located in the
for them,
middle of
for
the
milk
abdomen instead of at the end of the
uh,
abdomen, like
or
with
for
adult
labor,
spiders.
and
This
stuff
means
like that.
instead of
So
eating
when you
them,
would
they
eat
most
meat,
likely used
it was
their silk
generally
in
for some
sheets
kind of a
to wrap
celebration or
their
something. And in
bodies
fact, in
in.
China, these same kinds of dumplings are often
Until about
eaten
250
as a New Year's
million years
celebration. Although
ago,
in China, they're
spiders
typically
with
boiled.
spinnerets at the
In
end of
Japan, you
their
can find them
abdomen.
boiled, but they're more
They
commonly
often
pan
form
fried and
powerful
occasionally deep
filaments
fried.
between their cells.
I love them
How
all the
spiders
different
are
ways. They're
able
all
to weave
delicious,
quickly
but
patterned webs like these,
yeah. And
the
so you
ones
just
that
you
can
can
keep
use
them from
the wheat
capturing.
flour,
Of the
and you
45,000
can
or so
use
species of
the different
spiders, there are
vegetables that you add
probably
into it
over 500
to,
species are orb
you
weavers.
know, give it
The orb
to
weavers
stretch out that
are
meat a little bit,
weaving silk
so
threads
less
often
meat
found
goes a
in
longer way.
endless fields of
And that
wood.
still isn't very
The
pretty, but
creation
definitely more
begins
successful
when the
than the
spider's
last
silk
one.
Yeah.
threads and the
Maybe
spinnerets
just put a
locate at
little
the
bit more meat.
posterior end of their
It's
abdomen.
kind
Actually,
of
I think that's
Once
probably
inside,
about right.
okay.
My folding, I think, needs a little more work.
Okay.
But
as it
Oh
travels
yeah,
from the
practice.
abdomen to the spigots, a combination of water extraction, acid, and tension turns it into its final solid silk form. This silk then travels through the spinnerets, where it's spun
You
into a
spitting over
fiber.
there.
Orb weavers produce at least 7
Rice
different kinds of
cooker's
silk.
making a lot of noise.
Silk that
yeah.
can manipulate is the structural silk, like the bridge line and the radial spokes.
As I said, this is Chinese
Delicate silk
in
silk,
origin,
which
but it's
makes
very
it
popular
stiff.
in Japan.
Then there's the adamant
Um,
silk, which creates
you
the
can
sticky
find
bonds
it
which cap the
frozen very
spider.
cheaply at the
But
supermarket, which is what we
ultimately,
usually
it's the
do.
most
Yeah.
It's very
successful
common at
silk
ramen
for very
restaurants
long
too. For those
silk,
of you who don't know,
aka the
ramen
spider
is
silk.
not originally Japanese. It
Adamant silk enables
comes
the
from
spider to
China
hang from the
originally.
silk
That did not.
and serves as a
I guess that
constant
wasn't very
connection
wet.
to the web, allowing it to drop
The
away
water
when
helps it
something
stick
attacks it.
together.
Yeah.
And this particular silk
Um.
is perhaps the most
Anyway,
remarkable material
uh,
found in the natural
it's
world.
Chinese
When it
originally,
comes to its strength,
but it's very
and
popular in Japan. In
comparisons are
fact,
made
it is
between spider
now
silk and
kind of
steel
considered
and
Japanese
mercury.
because you can actually find Japanese ramen restaurants in China.
Toughness,
Yeah.
strength, and
Uh,
elasticity to an
they
extreme
recognize it
degree. It's a
as a separate
composite
thing.
material composed of 2 different
And so,
vertebrates,
anyway,
fibers,
gyoza is
and
oftentimes on the
cartilage.
menu at these
Each
restaurants.
protein
And I
contains
definitely
enormous
recommend if you ever decide to
complex
come to
amino
Japan
acids.
and you
This
want to
is the
try
stretchable part of the silk
ramen,
that gives it
try
its
some
length.
gyoza too. I
Mm-hmm.
And
promise you won't be
invested in the
disappointed.
enormous
Mixture with
machines are
vinegar,
beside
the
the
sauce you
machines
dip it
that
in
make
mixed with
any
soy sauce
silk
and
silk.
vinegar. That's
It's
the
Getting better.
really impressive.
ideal sauce. Yeah.
But do the steel comparisons really
That one,
hold up?
yeah.
Can
Oh,
this
my phone could
technically
have died. Okay.
sensitive material
That's
really
so
have similar
cute.
strength to the material we
Alright, I'm
use
gonna
to
stop it
produce
here
ice
because
cream
this is gonna be the
now?
same thing over and
To
over
get
again,
some
and then
idea
I'll
of this
show you
claim, we first
when
need to
he is
understand
done
what
and
the
I will
absolute
charge my
strength
phone because it's
even is.
dying.
Only exactly 25
So we
centimeters
are
long.
officially done making gyoza.
Yeah, we haven't cooked them yet.
I said making as in like
In a location
I believe I counted 20, so I'm pretty sure it's 20.
Just under, wasn't it? 19?
Yeah, 19. I'm sorry, 19. Oh my god. Yeah, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8,
control the fungus
9.
exerts on the ant is astoundingly precise. And at this precise
Yeah,
location,
19.
a long
So here in a second, what are we doing next?
I'm going to be preparing a vegetable stir fry, and we will also be having egg drop soup as well.
Alright, while we're doing that, we'll come back when we start cooking these. So, because this is the main course of the meal and the whole point of the video. So we'll be right back. Now they're cooking. He's doing stir fry right now.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize you put them all in there.
I did.
In olive oil, right?
No.
Oh, what kind?
Just vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil.
I mean, you can use olive oil, but it'd be a little bit of a weird combination having a Chinese dumpling with a Mediterranean oil.
That's true. Well, I didn't.
No, you're fine. That's fine. Just something neutral, canola, salad. Oh, sorry, they call it salad oil in Japan.
Yeah.
Vegetable oil, rice oil, corn oil, peanut oil, anything like that would be fine.
Yeah. So they basically cook until they're like golden on the bottom of it.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna let it cook for a little bit, and then we're gonna throw in a little bit of water, and we're gonna put a little lid on it to finish with steaming.
Yes.
And then I haven't decided yet, but I might try to make that little like webby film on the bottom.
Yeah.
Which is just made with a slurry of corn or potato starch. Just add potato starch and water, and you pour it in at the end and let that crisp up.
Oh, okay. We'll be right back. Unless you want to watch them flip. Ooh, those look good. It's just onions and peppers. And you put salt or sugar in it?
Sugar.
Sugar, okay.
I use soy sauce in there as well.
Always soy sauce.
Huh?
Always soy sauce.
Yeah, soy sauce is good.
I know.
There's a reason it's used all over East and Southeast Asia and has been for a long time, because the Chinese knew what they were doing when they invented it. That stuff is so good. Some sesame seeds. You saw in the egg drop soup?
Oh yeah, egg drop soup. That's basically what it sounds like. Oh look, it's cooking on the inside. You see that one cooking on the inside.
Okay, can I get people to put this in?
Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. Now they're steaming.
I'm afraid some of these are going to stick together. That might be a problem, but...
And it's okay. It's our first time making homemade gyoza, yeah. So I expect something going on. That's okay. Some of them are cool.
Not the prettiest gyoza I've ever seen, but they'll do.
First attempt. That's why this video is called Trying to Make Gyoza. Trying to make gyoza, anyway, I don't know which one I would stick with.
So we evaporate that water.
They do look good though. Reheating the drop egg soup over there. What bowls are we putting that in?
Alright, miso bowl.
Okay.
Yep.
I will be right back because the other miso bowl is right here and it needs to be dried. So once these are done cooking and on the plate, I'll show you, and then you can watch one of us try our gyoza here in a second.
By signing up at Curiosity
Yeah, they're stuck together, but that's okay. It's our first attempt. We are planning on doing this again because one, it was fun, and two, it didn't take that long. It didn't take long to make, so.
Heck yeah, because now all that's left to do is to try it.
Yes, you can try it first.
Itadakimasu.
We got our rice, our kimchi, our stir fry, and our egg drop soup.
for only 2 hours. It's so hot on the surface there that metals like lead would completely melt. And the pressure is so high it could crush a nuclear submarine. So the idea
Was
of
it
any
good?
life being there
Is it good?
far outside
Yes.
I
try
cannot.
that.
I cannot speak English. All right.
Try that. It's so good.
Wait.
scientists to set
me take the banana.
Extraterrestrial life. Planets like Mars or Jupiter's moon Europa or Saturn's moon Enceladus have taken center stage in the search.
I like the darker ones better usually, so that was a light one, but it was loose, so I wanted to go ahead and try it.
Yeah.
Life may indeed be possible.
So yeah, this is our vinegar and
Not on its sweltering surface,
soy sauce.
but within its thick clouds.
Would use chili oil if I had it, but that's okay.
67.
Does it add a little like spiciness to it?
A little bit, but chili oil out this way isn't super spicy. It's just really good flavored. Definitely try it sometime. What do you think of that? Noticeably different than the frozen ones, huh?
Oh yeah, it's a lot more flavor in the meat. Like in the frozen ones, I mean,
They're good.
they're good, but the filling inside of it is not as noticeable as these are. Like this is completely noticeable.
Well, it was a lot less work than I thought it was going to be. I know it's labor intensive, and I'm not going to say it wasn't labor intensive. It took some time, but that wasn't too bad. The results are definitely worth it. Plus, these are supposed to freeze crazy well, so if we made like double this quantity and we had more room in our freezer, we just freeze a bunch of them, pop them out when we needed them.
Yep. But yeah, they were fun to make, especially it's a 2-person thing to make it go faster, and they're fun to make. And yeah.
Do you want to try the other things while you're at it?
Yeah.
I mean, the kimchi isn't homemade, but everything else is homemade.
This is pepper and onions.
Yep.
Stir fry.
I haven't had that yet.
Yeah, peppers and onions stir fry.
Sure. And egg drop soup. That, I don't know if it needs more seasoning or not, because I should have tried it first, I didn't, but I know that those chicken bouillon cubes are pretty salty. Yep, big chunk of egg. I used 2 eggs. I probably should have used 1, but I like egg. So.
Hopefully I didn't get a reaction from it. We'll see. Yeah, I'm allergic to eggs.
We're not so sure it's an allergy, but it does cause her.
Oh, a day after yeah.
You like that? Good. How's the soup itself, like the broth?
The mushrooms probably needed to soak just a little longer.
It's still a little tough.
A little bit.
Okay.
It's a byproduct of photosynthesis, and it's subsequently used by other forms of life to breathe. Methane and
Good.
Yep.
would also be
Nice. Well, I want to eat.
Okay, well then that's it. And I'll take a picture of us. Basically, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be a clean plate club.
Oh yeah.
But anyway. Yeah, let's eat.